Alright guys, we are back with another video. I have 3 kolos for you. One is going to be against a cat, the other is going to be against a Shram, and then the last one I believe is going to be against a fellow steamer or fog. However you guys like to call that character. I like to call him a steamer, but his actual name is a Foggernaut. So this first fight here, in all 3 fights I will be wearing the pushback set. I'm probably going to be selling it soon. Just because I get really bored of things really quick in Dofus, and I like to change it up a lot. I might just be selling just like 2 pieces of it because it still consists of my strength set as well. So here I am going full pushback. I deal a decent amount of damage first turn. And at this point he runs up. I believe it's a strength cat. Oh no, it's a agi. The agi cats, oh my god guys, the agi cats are completely disgusting. I have been playing a lot of sack lately. I've been playing around with like chance sack, earth sack, agi sack, and I've been versing a lot of cats, and oh my god, the amount of damage that they can put out while healing is actually insane. So at this point, deal a decent amount of pushback damage. My trident deals 822 without, my backwash, my bad guys. The backwash deals 800 and about 800 damage without a trident on it, which is really nice. You can see here that I have them at about a little under a quarter of health. So pushback is I would say is really good for versing cats. Obviously, if you could get them close to a wall, you deal a large amount of damage really quickly. But like I said, look at that. The amount that they can heal and the damage that they can put out is actually pretty nice. I was considering doing a class switch on my Any or my Osa. It might be my Osa just because it's the class I use the least. But I really wanted the Any just because the name on it is the YouTube name. It is Ravage. But I might be doing name swaps on all the classes. That way they all match the YouTube theme. So right here, deal a decent amount of pushback damage as well. One more trident. One more backwash, my bad guys. And it does end up finishing the job. That was a nice quick fight. Only because it was a nice short map. But yeah, back to what I was saying, I was planning on doing a class switch with either my Osa or my Any. I'm leaning towards it being the Osa though, because I don't really use it that much, even though I should be using it because I could do a lot of content on it because it's been reworked. So and they are pretty nice when I fight one. It does tend to go more their way, as you know, it always has been. But let me know what you guys would want. I'm leaning towards either a cat or a mask. But I am open. I'm open because I want to try new things. I've never actually had a cat, an Eka, or a mask, and I've always wanted one. And I have all 3 sets for it. I have an Earth set, I have a Chance set, and I have an Agi set. So I can pretty much play all 3, and I also have a Chance and Earth set. And I might be getting rid of one of those sets. I'm not too sure yet. I got a lot planned with no planning at all because I've been very busy in life. Had a lot of things going on. In this fight, let's get back to it. In this fight, I'm fighting a Shram. Shrams are very difficult as a fogger, especially a Shram like this. I believe he was full Earth. He knocked me down to 50% health by second turn. So that's pretty devastating to say the least. But I did manage to knock him down to about just a hair under 50% health. Those backwashes they're doing at 1,126, which is very nice. I had Trident on him on first turn, I believe. That's the only reason why. Lethal Trap. I know they reworked Shrams a little here and there, so Lethal Trap is now, I think, AoE. It's like a bigger area of effect. So at this point, all I'm trying to do is heal as much as I can. I do breakwater. I believe I do tide. So if you do tide on the lifesaver, it actually activates its healing effect, which is pretty cool. I was just trying to gain back as much HP as possible because that Shram was hitting hard. And at that point, I just go close up to the wall, try and create some space. The lifesaver heals me twice because I did tide with it. I wish that if you did tide, it would also give you shield on top of that. You know, just, I know it's a little much, but just to help. And the Shram actually manages to finish me off. Like I said, guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not just going to post up colos that I win. I'm going to post all around. And some I win, some I lose. And at this point, I am versing a Foggernaut. Now, when versing a Fogger, I do tend to worry because there is a lot of nice Foggernauts out there. And this one is one of them. I'm not gonna lie. The set he has is pretty nice. All his reses towards Chance and Earth are very nice. He gives me an MP by hitting me with Wake Flip. He does that in order to deal pushback damage. I believe his set is full pushback damage. So you can see there that he does 851. He summons his tack turn, he evos it, and he basically does a decent amount of damage first turn. Now the only reason why I wouldn't recommend going full pushback on a Foggernaut is because you miss out on like trident damage and things like that, and it could add up. Like you guys are seeing it in the colos that I have, it adds up to a decent amount of damage. I can push out about 1,100 in damage when I combo it with a trident. So I do recommend if you are gonna go pushback to go the earth pushback route, not the full pushback, unless it's like a tiny ass map and you can have full control of him of the enemy on the wall. But you guys see there, I do a 660 on the first one, and then 1,113 on the second one. That's why I say it's kind of better to go the combo route of earth pushback. You see a lot more damage. I'm not sure if he tridents me, and actually we get to see it in the fight. This fight was a couple days ago, so I don't remember it as much. Like I said, guys, I've been really busy with life and everything, jobs, things like that. But so at this point, I don't even have a turret out. I just saw no need for it because of the fact that it was such close quarters, and all I had to do was bring him right onto a wall. So he backwashes me, does another backwash, does 844, which again is nice, guys. But again, I would rather combo it with a trident and deal that extra amount of damage. You guys see mine going up to all the way to 1,100, while his are consistently staying at around 800. So at this point, I was looking at his health, looking at, all right, what can I do to put out as much damage as possible. My scat partner critted, so I got more pushback damage. So you see there, 1,200, another 1,200. Leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you guys would like to see me change my Osa into, whether it's a mask or an Echo or any other random class. Thank you guys. Peace.